This is Force 13, it's Australia Oceania Channel with our first update on developing INVEST 95P, and tropical low currently lies over the northeastern Gulf of Carpentaria and is expected to intensify, tracking south. The Tropical Cyclone Warning Office has issued a cyclone watch for Mornington Island to Mapoon, including Weipa, Burketown, Normanton, Kowanyama, and details of the tropical low at 1600 hours. Sustained winds near the centre of 35 kilometres per hour with wind gusts to 85 kilometres an hour, located 35 kilometres at 12 degrees east, 140.9 degrees east, estimated to be 135 kilometres northwest of Weipa and 550 kilometres north-northeast of the Mornington Island. Current movement is southwest at 9 kilometres an hour. Now we have a look at the first cyclone track, or tropical low track. Tropical low is expected to intensify into a tropical cyclone in the next day or two as it moves slowly to the south. Gales are not expected to develop along the coast in the next 24 hours, but may develop between Mapoon and Gilbert River mouth overnight Friday or Saturday morning, extending south to the remainder of the watch zone later on Saturday. Heavy rainfall may lead to both flash flooding, riverine flooding, expected to develop across Cape York Peninsula, spreading slowly southwards. Severe weather warning is also in place, and on the screen is the area. People between Mapoon and Mornington Island should consider what action they need to take if the cyclone threat increases. And a severe weather warning is for damaging winds, heavy rainfall, peninsular parts of the Gulf country, North Tropical Coast, Tablelands forecast district. The strengthening monsoon trough is currently extending across the northern Gulf of Carpentaria to a tropical low around 125 kilometres west-northwest of Weipa. Heavy force are expected to develop north of Cowan during the remainder of today, extending south to Dunbar, Palmerville, Port Douglas during Friday. Flood watch is also current for catchments across the Cape York Peninsula, eastern Gulf country, North Tropical Coast. And locations which may be affected include the Leichhardt River, Weipa, Thursday Island, Cowan, and Port Douglas, Cooktown, Laura, Arakoon, Musgrave, Bamaka, Old Mapoon, Palmerville and Lapranim. Now here's a look at the Weipa radar, and the Bureau of Meteorology has in place for the remainder of today. Strong wind warning for the southeast Gulf of Carpentaria and the northeast Gulf region and including Torres Strait. However, the Bureau upgrades from strong to gale warning for the Gulf region, and a strong wind warning will be in place for Torres Strait and the Peninsula coast. And catchments that may be affected: Norman, Gilbert, Jardine, Delsey or GC, Jackson, Scarden, Wenlock, Emberley, Mission, Watson, Archer, Holroyd, Cowan, Coleman, Edward, Mitchell, Rivers and a few others. Now here's a look at the Doppler radar, and you can definitely see that the clockwise motion is starting to develop. Now we have a look at the first lot of tracks for Invest 95 or the developing tropical low. EPS tracker guidance, and the models on the right hand side of the screen, and the different colours represent the models. The late cycle tracker guidance. And please keep in mind that whilst it's early days for this system, it could even track towards the Coral Sea region. Now they have it as a tropical storm, late cycle intensity guidance, which is a Cat 1 system on the AU scale. Now once again we have a look at the Pivotal Weather website. It's a GFS precipitation model, and this is going to be another significant and major weather event. And it's the area in yellow through the dark brown. Now the Bureau Meteorology's total forecast of rain across the next 8 days. And what does one say about the massive amount of purple to pink? The rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen, and it could be more intense to what the imagery is showing. We'll have more in the morning.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force 13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.